you guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new to my channel, my name is Ani. In today's video I am going to be reviewing A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. A quick summary about what the book is about. So this book is a YA mystery thriller, and it's about a girl named Andy who is a senior popular girl in high school, is murdered by her boyfriend named Sal. Then he kills himself. The investigation never finds Andy's body. However, all the evidence points to Sal, who is her boyfriend at the time of murder. Case is closed, and 5 years later, another girl from the same high school named Pip Fitzimobi decides that she's going to do her senior capstone project on this murder case because she believes in her heart that Sal is not the killer of Andy. And like I said, this book is a YA mystery thriller, and it was so good I could not put it down. If I didn't have kids, I probably would have finished this book in one day. A definitely page turner, and I had so many WTF moments. It was just so good. There were so many suspects in this book that I thought I knew who the killer was. I had no idea. The way Pip was doing her capstone project, she would have these log entry. It's kind of like a diary where she's, documenting what she's learning and what she's thinking, and I really liked reading those. It's like a journal. It's like someone's thought you're reading, other than the narrator telling you what they're thinking, or the writer is telling you what this person is thinking. So I really liked that part of the book, and maybe I should just show an example. It's kind of like this. So, she would just write log entry number, whatever, and then if there's an interview, she will put that one down, or if there's her thoughts or whatever she was, connecting the dots, she will write those down. And as a reader, I really liked that about this book. And then there's also the map of Fairview where, where Sal lived, where Andy lived, where Pip's house, where Sal's body was found, stuff like that, where Andy was last seen. I really liked that part. It really gives you a visual part of the town, setting the mood. I really enjoyed that part. I feel it's very informative, especially when you're reading a kind of like a mystery thriller type of book. I really love that part about it. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit scared to find some sort of like love scene or romance in this book, considering this is a YA mystery thriller. And from my experience, I always come across those in a YA book, especially like YA fantasy books. So I don't mind a little bit of it, but I don't want to read about it, in a mystery thriller book. So I was kind of scared about it. However, the author did keep that to a minimal, which I appreciate. So the focus on this book was completely, about solving this murder. Another thing I really loved about this book is how the author addresses discrimination in this book because of the incident and what happens, and how the families are affected by it, and how we live in a society where we're just, trained to follow a group of people and what they say and go in this one direction, even if the evidence, shows otherwise. Sal coming from an Indian family background, and Andy being a completely, the white girl, blonde hair, blue eyes family. So there were a lot of discrimination against Sal's family, his heritage, a lot of stereotypes. Sal's family and Andy's family, they never left Fairview. They stayed there, and 5 years down the road, people were still treating them differently, and how it changed each person's lives like completely different way. So I believe I mentioned this in one of my book haul videos. It's the book outlet book haul video, and I mentioned that I read a few pages of this book and I knew I was going to love it. I knew I was going to read the entire series, so I ended up ordering the second book right away from Book Outlet. It's The Good Girl, Bad Blood, and I cannot wait to read this. My plan is to read this next month, the month of October, book 2 and 3, which I'm going to order pretty soon. Hopefully I can get to it and finish the entire series. I have kids, they're my first priority, so I don't always have dedicated time to read books or finish a series when I say I will, but my plan is to finish it next month. So hopefully I can get to it, because I'm like super excited and looking forward to it so bad that I cannot wait. Fingers crossed. I feel like this book should be made into a movie, because I think it would be fantastic if they can live up to it, of course. These are my thoughts on this book. I didn't want to give it away too much and spoil it for you guys. Hope you enjoyed this quick short review. Give it a like, subscribe, and leave me comments down below, and check out my next video. Until next time, take care.